Right, before I do the unboxing of my DJI mic, I just want to explain to you why I bought one and what's the difference between what I've already got. And the reason, or the main reason I bought one, because I'm upgrading all my equipment anyway in my little studio. I'm upgrading everything that I can or that I can afford. I've already upgraded my PC to the latest spec. My NAS drive has got 64 terabytes of storage now, which is, I know, humongous. Yeah, it's big. And now I'm doing this. Oh, and also my monitor, keyboard, mouse mat, and now we're doing this. And the reason we're doing this, or I'm doing this, is because this is the equipment I use at the moment. It's a transmitter and a receiver, and it all goes into my Zoom H6, which is my recorder. And my recorder is very good, and it's well worth the money. It's not cheap, but it's very good, and you can attach a lot of devices to it, and yeah, just love it. And it does lots of other things as well. But the problem with my Boya system is every now and again it picks up interference and get little spikes, and I think it's electrical equipment interfering with it. This can't record. You can't record on this. It only transfers audio from one to the other, and then from that to my recorder. And it can be a bit frustrating, especially when I have to go in there and edit it. And if I can't get the spikes out because it's right when I talk, then I have to do the voice again, or do an over voice, something like that, to get rid of that spike, because it can be quite severe. And I need to be more and more professional on my audio. That's why I've gone for this, because this little baby, not only can it do exactly the same as this and should be even better, but also the actual transmitter can actually record as well, so I'll get a backup. My camera, my GH5, which is looking down at the moment, has 2 memory cards in it, and I set that up exactly the same. It records exactly the same information on both memory cards at the same time. And the reason for that is, a couple of years ago, one of my memory cards on my camera packed up. Now I sent it off to the manufacturer. They said, oh, we can't retrieve the information, here's a new one. I knew that was coming. But I thought, well, I've got a 10-year guarantee, let them try and fix it. I knew they weren't going to try and fix it anyway. So this is what I'm using right now. This is what you can hear me on. Wanting to get that out of the way. That is why I'm doing a proper upgrade to the DJI. It's quite small, and hopefully, from what I've been reading, and I did do a lot of research on it, from what I've been reading, it's very good. So with that, let's get on with it, shall we? So DJI mic. This cost, at the time of making this video, about, or just under £290, or 289 to be exact. And hopefully, it's well worth the money, hopefully. So, let's have a quick look at the accessory box, see exactly what you get for your money, honey. Besides the box. Just checking with recording, because I moved it and I didn't want to mess anything up. So, we have a nice little bag with some bits and bobs in it. Yorkies, Bits and Bobs. DJI. There you go. We have a quick start guide. Safety guidelines. Get them out of the way. And a little thing. Is that it? And I think that's it. Is that it? What to see something else? What to see another one? No? Oh yeah, there is. Look. I've no idea what that is, but yeah, there you go. Let's have a quick look. Right, there's no actual words, or not many anyway, but it gives you the basics. So this is a quick guide. Now I did look online, or on YouTube actually, and watch some videos all about this, and that's what made me get this. So it comes with 2 fluffies, and the reason you get 2 fluffies is because you get 2 transmitters. Yes, get 2. It's quite nice actually. So you get 2 fluffies, you get a jack plug connection, and that will work on a phone that has jack plug connection for audio, for recording. Your phone should recognise it as not just headphones, but as a recorder as well. Very good. And we have a USB to USB Type-C connection. And by the way, I've got the aircon on, which is approximately 400mm, or just over, I reckon. I'm not going to measure it up, but it's approximately. Right, the main unit, USB Type-C connection for charging up the base, because this is your charger. so you need to charge this up every now and again. Got a nice feel to it, got a lovely weight, it's quite heavy actually. Some people might find it too heavy, I don't know. And like I said, 2 transmitters, 1, 2. And these little transmitters, they have little magnets on them as well. Look, like I said, I watch videos. Let's get this off. And the idea behind that is you can put this under your t-shirt, yeah? And then this will just stick to it. And you think, oh, how's he holding that up? Yeah? I might not do that. I was going to do it in this video in a minute. But what I will do is plug it in a microphone, like this one. That's why I've got it on the outside so you can actually see it. So I will probably plug this into that, yes, and then hide that away, and then put this mic under my shirt. That's the plan. That's what I want to do. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. Now then, this has, let's have a quick look around. USB Type-C. It has on-off button. It has a belt clip, like I just showed you. Does that come off? I can't remember if it comes off or not. I don't think it does. It has a green flashing light. Now the green light, if it's solid, it means it's connected to the device or to the receiver. But I think that's turned off at the moment. It has microphone. I believe that's headphone socket. Another light there, that should be red when you're recording. We have a link to show it's linked together to that. And a record button. Quite big, that record button. And apparently this can last up to 5 hours on a single charge. And the other one's exactly the same. So I'm going to put that back in there out of the way. Get this back out. Let's have a quick look at the base again. So did you see that? It's got 4 little lights. And that means it's fully charged, raring to go. We have a lightning connection for iPhones, stuff like that. I don't have any iPhones, I have Android phones. So that is for that, and I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. And a USB Type-C connection for Android phone. I have a Type-C connection, yes. So the way this works is you get your receiver, this little baby here. You can actually take this off. I've already put it on earlier because I wanted to play about with it. I haven't done the recordings yet though, but I wanted to play about it. So you get this. And it's got an arrow. You get the other arrow. Make sure they're both facing the same way. Slide that on. Job done. And then that USB will plug into there and look something like that. Yeah? And you can see exactly what's going on. Hopefully. Yeah? I thought it was quite good. Nice little touch. I probably won't be using that for a while, although I do occasionally do some recording on my phone or using my phone, but very rarely. So they're going to sit in there and keep safe, hopefully. Nice tight fit, not too tight. And I'll probably be using this. This is a little bit on the fiddly side for putting on, and apparently some people complain that it's quite easy to break. The only thing I don't like about this, you've got the arrow on the base, but there's no arrow on this to show you're putting it in the right way round. So for all I know, it could go that way, but I wouldn't have thought so because you've got the logo. Right, so that's plugged in. Now then, quickly show you the menu. Hopefully, it's upside down. So you've got mono. If I click on mono, you can change it from mono to safety channel. No idea what that is yet because I haven't read up on it. Stereo, and then you've got left and right, and you can swap that around. So if you want the left one to be the right one, you can just click on that and then swap it around. Yeah, makes sense. I'll leave it like that for now. I probably do it in mono for now, and the reason is because it's just me talking. Yeah, makes sense. We have on-off button, USB Type-C connection, belt clip like I showed you earlier. Actually, this belt clip, from what I understand, I believe you can mount it on a hot shoe or cold shoe. Headphone socket and out. Like I said, I will be plugging this lead into my Zoom H6 in a second. let's quickly go through the menu again. I believe you scroll up or down, I can't remember, and then you scroll left and right. Receiver gain, you have headphone volumes, transmitter settings, and settings. I'm going to leave it to default. I'm not going to play about it too much. And it's showing at the moment it's just one recorder. So if I get that one out, it should, if I turn it on, quickly turn it on. I felt it vibrate as well. Now then, it's showing two recordings, or recorders, or transmitters. I'll get it right in the end. So yeah, works extremely well. Right, I'm going to leave that alone now. Right, so I think it's scrolled down. Yeah, scroll down, receiver, volume, transmitter, settings, go on settings, and you've got link, you've got brightness, you've got languages, date and time. I've already messed about with date and time, believe it or not. Factory reset, version, and compliance information. Why do you need compliance information? I don't know. And back to there again. And I believe, yeah, you can. Is that going to move anymore? No. That is the transmitter number one. That one. Let's quickly just test it. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, definitely that one. Right, let's do some audio checks now then, or testing. So I'm going to leave that in there. As far as I know, it's still. Oh no, I can't. Just realised I can't leave it in there because I've got to plug it in there, haven't I? Right. I'm going to plug it into my Zoom H6 and I'm going to give it a proper test now. I'm going to go over to the dark side. Give me a second. Right, so I plugged it all in, so I'm now recording on this plus my Zoom, so it gives me a second backup, and hopefully it should be alright. I've actually turned the volume down. I'm using a different mic because I realised this mic has a screw-in connection at the other end, where I just wanted a jack plug connection, so I didn't want to mess about with unscrewing it, and it probably wouldn't work very well, and it might have come loose, I don't know. So I wanted to try it with a different mic. I've got several mics, and also I've still got the cable on the outside. So I have a mic, where is it? I forgot, oh, it's back there. I have a mic there, and hopefully he says, it's nice and clear. Hopefully you can hear me, and you can't see the mic. It looks more professional, doesn't it? Or, if you didn't want to do that, what you could do is unplug it, like so. It's still recording. Take the magnet off, like so. Put the magnet under your shirt, and about there. Voila. Yeah? See that? See? It just hangs there. It shows you it's recording because it's red. Yeah? And it's now recording using the mic that's actually on the unit rather than the cable. But like I said, me personally, let's get this off first. Me personally, I prefer it like that. I think it looks more professional, you know, and you think, oh, that's clever, how's he doing that? Has he got a boom mic or something like that? I work on my own. I do all my videoing on my own. I do all my own editing. I do everything myself. And hopefully you find it interesting. So what I'm going to do now, and I know you've already listened to it, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a good listen and see what it sounds like. It might want adjusting, I don't know, because I haven't plugged in some headphones to have a listen to the audio. Oh, that's another video coming out in the future. I've got a new headset. It cost me quite a bit of money, this headset, but I believe I need a professional headphones to listen to my audio. So look out for that video. So with that, give me a second, have a quick listen to it myself, and I'll tell you what I think about it. And I will adjust the volume slightly depending on, you know, whether it's quiet or too loud. But that's the only thing I will do. I won't do no other editing to the audio. Just adjust the volume up or down. Okay. So with that, can't do it. Can't do it. Give me a second. I can't. Well, I have had a listen to the audio and I found it to be extremely good, but I wanted to mess about with it and try and get it a little bit clearer, a little bit better, a bit more professional. So I spent a couple of days playing about, and it's something you should do. It's very important that when you get something like this, you know, hopefully it just plug and play and away you go. But to get it, you know, even better, you should play about with it. You should put some headphones on, try and get a really good pair of headphones, have a listen to your own audio, listen to the background noise, and try and minimize that background noise, but also keep up the audio as well for you talking. And that is what I've been doing. I've been tinkering and playing about. I found, for me, when I use my Zoom H6, this baby here, that if I plug in the jack plug into this part here, into there, I get a bit more interference. Don't ask me why, I just do. Shouldn't do, but I do. So I found if I plug it into one of these, because I can plug it into these using a special adapter, I found that with that I get a better quality of audio in total. Or if I just use that for the recording. But the idea behind it is not just to use that as a recorder, but use it as a backup. And very pleased with it. What I want to do is in the future is look at different microphone kits. So like I said, I've got this one on right now and it's attached to this, but I want to experiment with different microphones because depending on how much you pay and the quality and the technology that is inside the microphone, they will all sound a little bit different and make your voice sound a little bit different. Plus you can get smaller ones because this is quite big. Let me just quickly show you. Got it strapped on like that, yeah, and it's quite big, although you can't see it. Yeah, it's hidden. That is the idea behind it, and yeah, very pleased with it. Definitely gets my thumbs up. I know it's not cheap, but I do say you get what you pay for, and yeah, very pleased with it. I've got two of these now, two transmitters, one receiver, and I'm recording on that, the tiny little thing. I'm not sure where to put it. It's so bloody small. And I've got my Zoom H6, which is, like I said, an excellent recorder. So with that, let me know in the comments whether you'd like to see a follow-up video on how I'm getting on with this little device, whether I'm very happy with it, because hopefully I am. Like I said, I've had it for a few days now and I needed to play about with it. Definitely gets my thumbs up at the moment, no issues with it whatsoever. Navigation on the actual device for the menu was a little bit on the fiddly side, but once you play about with it and you find a way around, it's quite good, and it's very responsive. Considering the size of the touchscreen, it's very responsive. It works extremely well. Yeah, like I said, definitely gets my thumbs up. Let me know in the comments whether it gets your thumbs up. And with that, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thanks very much for watching.